cow, guys! I'm back! Yeah, I'm not dead. I am back again for another book review. Woohoo! I'm here today because I'm very excited to review the new My Little Pony books. Generally for the movie that's coming out in October 6th. Another big movie that's coming out this year. I couldn't believe how big this fandom was when I first found My Little Pony. I know a lot of people typically give mixed reactions. Some people are happy, some people are kind of like, why do you like this crap? And other people understand. The main reason why I like this show so much is because they do such a good job of character development, and all the characters are super funny and super relatable. And overall, that's what gave this TV show its movie. It's its fandom. People wanted a movie. And this is the first official proper movie we could have gotten. All the other movies they have given us was Equestria Girls, and typically those are around 40 minutes. I typically don't like those movies because I typically like the main show better than those spin-off shows. But generally, I'm super happy that they finally came out with the movie we deserve, and I really hope that this movie is amazing. I have to warn you though, before I go into these books, there are going to be spoilers. I don't know how many times I said that in the car reviews. A lot of you guys have been saying you were spoiled the whole thing. I'm typically just telling you, click off now if you don't want spoilers. Because some people want to see these books, and unfortunately, when you buy the books, you're gonna spoil the movie for yourself. And I'm typically a person that doesn't mind spoilers. It doesn't really give the entire movie away, but it does a pretty good job of spoiling. So if you guys do not like spoilers, I advise you now, please click off. Because I don't want to deal with all those weird hate comments about spoilers, even though I've said it a zillion times. Anyways, let's get started. So I didn't get all of the books because, like I said, the My Little Pony movie has so many books and so many merchandise, but I have enough here that I think you guys will be happy with. Where should we start? Maybe we can start with the prequel. Yeah. I really like this book. So this is a comic adaptation of the movie. It goes into some of the new characters and what they did before they entered Equestria. It doesn't cover the sea ponies, unfortunately, but it does go into the Storm King, Cappers, Tempest Shadow, and Captain Cleodo. I don't even know how you pronounce her name. Her name is so hard to pronounce, but it kind of goes into those characters' backstories and how they kind of came into Equestria. So a brief little go-through. It's like a little comic series, and typically I think you have seen this before. They did release this comic a few months early on a digital copy, and it does give a good description of the characters and what they were doing before they came to Equestria. And I really like the art in here. And all the stories tie in together, which is also really awesome too, because you're kind of reading a comic, and they all kind of tie into one another, which is nice, because I think if you have a whole bunch of new characters, you want them to react to one another, or interact, I should say. If you had to say which story was my favorite, I think I would like the Storm King's, even though his story is not that big. I kind of like his side. The Storm King is literally my most favorite villain that they have introduced into this franchise, and I can't wait to see what he does in this movie. My least favorite story out of all of them would be Cappers. I don't know. I wasn't that intrigued by Capper's story. I guess I'm not a big fan on him. Maybe he'll grow on me in the movie, but for now, he's just not a very interesting character in my opinion, with this story at least. Anyway, yeah, that's just the adaptation with the comic. I highly recommend that if you could pick up a physical copy, you do that right now. If not, get a digital. And there also is a movie adaptation coming out at the beginning of, at the end of September. Even though it says coming in October, I think they really truly mean in the end of September, but you never know. And I think I'll review that when that comes out. The next book is kind of about the characters, the new and old characters. They do go into more detail about the new characters. It's not like an excellent guide for the characters, but they just do a brief thing about them. And this one does give more spoilers about the movie. I feel like I shouldn't spoil this entire book because it does reveal like a big secret at the end. But I'm not going to show the end of the book. So maybe that's all I'll show for now. But yeah, it's a really awesome book, and it does give some nice insight about the characters. Even though it's more of a movie, or more of a book that just kind of shows a little sneak peek about the characters. I really did wish that they would have bios of the characters, but I don't think that's ever going to happen again. The second one I would like to show is this book. This one is probably my most favorite one I got, and is a coloring book of the movie. And there's another one that came out of this a few months ago that's just based off the TV show, and it has really nice visuals. But I really like this one, because this one has a lot of cool new images that I don't think we've seen yet. And it shows the mermaid ponies, and the ponies in their poster forms, I guess, or positions that they have. And there's a lot of cool designs. Like, the coloring here is just just amazing. I'm kind of having a hard time getting an angle here. I got a new phone, so the angles on this camera is, like, really weird. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get a right angle in this. But, like, you can do hours of coloring, like, honestly, this is amazing. And I think anybody at the fan, young or old, will love this coloring book. I think this is my favorite image. I don't know, I love the Storm King. He's just my favorite character. I think him, Tempest Shadow, and Grub are my favorite. I don't know, I just like them. I think they're an awesome team. And there's Princess Nova? Or Queen Nova? Novo? I don't even know. I forget the names already. There's too many to remember. Yeah. This is another amazing book that I think you should pick up if you like coloring. There's a lot of cool visuals. And a lot of, yeah. And there's the hippogriff that they introduce. They really have not talked about him, but I think he'll have a pretty good role in the movie. It does seem like he's a pretty big deal. I haven't seen any clips or anything of him besides the toys, but I'm really happy that they added a hippogriff onto this movie. Yeah, I definitely would recommend getting this book if you love to color and you want to color the new characters for this movie. Amazing. Another book we got here is kind of called The Pony Pirate Party. And this one kind of goes into Captain's, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name, kind of goes into her side of the story and how they meet her. And this one is generally like a better storybook about the movie. So it kind of starts with the Friendship Festival, Tempest Shadow tells them to surrender. I think they turn the princesses into stones. Twilight and her friends escape, and they end up going, I don't know, swept up somewhere, and they end up going to a harbor and meeting these pirates. But they seem to be on the Storm, or serving for the Storm King, because I think in the prequel, they had people who were working for the Storm King as cargo haulers. So I think that's what they would been doing for the Storm King, because I think they're kind of working for him. And I think in this scene, they're just kind of telling them that you can be, you know, you could be yourself again. You don't need them to hold you back or tell you otherwise. And I think they are becoming pirates again. And that's typically what I think this entire scene or entire part of the story arc is. And I think after this, I think they go see the sea ponies. That's an estimate, though. This is a really nice story, too, if you do like this part of the book and you do like this character, I think every character has a good found respect of time in this movie. And I think over time, when they do go more into depth about this movie, they will show more of the characters and you'll like them. Ooh, almost dropped a book there. Alright, the final one is really cool too. This one is kind of like a Ticket to the Storm King. That's kind of funny. It's a sticker book with scenes on them, and you can typically have different scenes, and they have like different numbers on them where you can put the ponies in the right pages. So they have like the ocean scene, they have different other scenes that you can do various activities, the pirate ship, ponies on the run where they probably fall off, the Storm King's ship, sky ship. So it's a really fun book if you want to recreate some scenes with stickers. I'm pretty sure the stickers are not too hard to take off, but they do have a lot of cool and nice stickers in this book. Overall, all of these books are really awesome, and I would highly recommend getting all of them depending on what you like to do in your free time. The top 3 books I would definitely recommend, if you can't get all of them, would be the coloring book, because you can have endless amounts of fun with coloring. If you are bored and you have nothing else to do in class, you could secretly color this if you are a big fan. If you do like comics, I definitely would recommend the prequels. They are a good insight to the characters, and I really do like that. And also this one. This one doesn't really give like a good insight to like characters really all that much, but they do go into nice detail. And these 2 books as well, if you like them. But those are the ones I really like. But I saw these other ones and I said, why not? Let's get them. Anyways, guys, I'm really excited for this movie to come out, and I can't wait to see it. And I hope all you guys are too. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We have been getting a lot of new people on this channel. Thank you so much. I am very glad to say that the Cars review has ended up with 21,000 views. How does that happen to someone? It's the most viewed video on my channel, and I'm baffled. 21,000 of you guys have watched it. Like, I can't comprehend it. Thank you. I just can't. And please continue to support me, and I can't wait to be making more content with you guys soon. If my area does look different, oh, there I am. Hello. If you guys I don't know, I'm in a different house now. I moved again. Surprise! Yeah. Anyways, that's not all that interesting. Anyways, that's it for this review, guys. If you would like to see more, please comment down below on suggestions. I'm planning of doing a Voltron review next. I know another person also recommended me doing a new DC Super Pets review, so I will probably be doing that soon as well. And yeah, so please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace!